Hey, welcome. So, if you're a Bangladeshi entrepreneur on the hunt for that next huge growth market, I bet you're looking at Europe, maybe North America, right? But what if I told you one of the world's biggest opportunities is hiding in plain sight, down in Latin America? Okay, today we're going to unpack exactly how to crack the massive Brazilian market.
First things first, let's just wrap our heads around the sheer scale of what we're talking about here. It's really easy to underestimate, but honestly, the numbers are just staggering.
Just look at this number. I mean, really look at it. $2.19 trillion. That's Brazil's projected GDP for this year. This isn't just another country. We're talking about a continental-sized economy. It's got over 211 million people, most of them living in big cities with really strong retail networks. This is a major league economy, and it's hungry for imports. Now, this is where the story gets really interesting. Check this out. Brazil imports a whopping $377 billion worth of goods and services every single year. And Bangladesh's piece of that pie? It's about $200 million. You guys, that's not a gap, that's a canyon. It proves the market is there, it's buying, but it absolutely screams untapped potential for Bangladeshi businesses.
So you're probably thinking, right? If this opportunity is so gigantic, why isn't everyone and their cousin already selling there? Well, that's the thing. The simple answer is that Brazil is incredibly promising, but it's definitely not simple.
And this slide right here perfectly illustrates why. It's not just a list of challenges, it's more like a gauntlet you have to run. For instance, large and regionally diverse, that means the strategy that works in the business hub of Sao Paulo is going to fall flat in the culturally distinct Northeast, in a place like Bahia. And then you've got the relationship-driven culture. This is no cliche. A good business lunch where you build real, genuine rapport, that can be 10 times more important for closing a deal than having the perfect PowerPoint deck. Add in a famously complex tax system, and you start to see why success here demands so much more than a good product. It really requires deep, local know-how.
But look, don't let that list freak you out. The key isn't to be intimidated, it's to be prepared. This isn't about trying to avoid the gauntlet, it's about having the right tools and the right strategy to run it successfully.
So think of it like a 5-step journey, and trust me, skipping any one of these steps is like walking into a major pitfall. Step 1 is intelligence. Without it, you're just flying blind, maybe launching an amazing product in completely the wrong city. Step 2, compliance. Ignore this and your shipment could be stuck in customs for months. Seriously. Step 3, buyer connection. Without the right introduction, you're just another unread email in a super crowded inbox. Then step 4, brand and logistics. This is all about adapting your marketing so you look like a premium international partner, not just some foreign outsider. And finally, step 5, relationships. In Brazil, that first sale is really just the introduction. Without consistent follow-up, you'll be a one-time thing, not a long-term partner.
Now, you could try to navigate that whole 5-step journey by yourself. Or you could find an expert guide. And that, right there, is where an organization like the Brazil-Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry comes into the picture.
The BBCCI acts as what's called a single window organization. So what the heck does that mean? Basically, it means they're a one-stop shop. They're a central hub that can help you with everything from market research and getting access to buyers to networking and trade help all under one roof. It's designed to simplify an incredibly complex process.
And their mission statement really says it all. This isn't just a business for them. It's a platform that's dedicated to building real partnerships and driving actual growth. They are literally mission-driven to help you succeed, and that is exactly the kind of partner you want in your corner when you're going into a new market.
And this kind of support is absolutely vital, especially for small and medium-sized businesses. If you don't have a dedicated Brazil desk in your office or a Portuguese-speaking sales team on standby, the BBCITL effectively levels the playing field. It gives you the high-level expertise and the connections you need to go head-to-head with the bigger players.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. We've seen the absolutely massive opportunity. We've understood the very real challenges, and we've laid out a clear path forward with an expert guide. Really, the only thing left to do is to take that first step.
And here it is. This is your immediate, practical next move. The exporters who are going to win in Brazil aren't the ones just sending out random emails and hoping for the best. They're going to be the ones who use intelligence, who build relationships, and who get structured support. This, right here, is where that whole process starts.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. We've seen the scale, a $2.19 trillion economy with nearly $400 billion in imports every year. With the right strategy and the right support, could Brazil be your next billion-dollar market?
The opportunity is just sitting there, waiting.